Hey, Social Cam. I want to put this out here. This is not to shame anybody. I've only had one person comment on that I check on Arabic writings, and I also check off on Asians. And I don't really have a preference on gender. I'm a graduate of Texas Woman's University, which they really do teach about equality, because that's why the name Pioneers. We're pioneers in a field of especially being a woman, going against the grain of a traditionally male society. Now, my great Maddie Lloyd Wooten was founding dean of that university here in Denton, Texas. I was switching out my degree because of an accident, and then some other things have happened that I'm now disabled. But here's the issue. My father was a founding member in Fort Worth Westside NAACP, and he's a liberal, and I was raised in a Unitarian philosophy, so I didn't really learn about like Santa Claus and Easter is what I learned more or less. They didn't shove the Bible down me. I've chosen to research and change my belief system a little bit. And I still believe in as Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. But I don't support terrorism or monsters, but I don't have any preference if you're gay, anything. I don't support men that abuse women or people that condone it. And right now I'm still, like you said, you'll see, I had to remove one of the videos because I had a fight with Charlie and my dad out here before Christmas Eve, and I agree it does not put me in a good light because I'm choosing to have to stay in it, but I don't live here. I come here to check on my dad, make sure he's fed, and make sure he's being taken care of. There's 3 other people in here that are capable of taking care of him and other observers. But Charles and I have our oil and water or kerosene and fire issues. But here's the issue. I got commented on in a personal email, video, blog, and I appreciate that, but I want you to know if you need to remove me because I check or like someone that's from a Muslim country. I also do Asian cultures too. So, and it doesn't really bother me. Now, I will go back and review some of my checks or likes or look at a little bit more what I'm commenting on. If they're promoting bombs or terroristic issues that they're putting on Social Cam, but I do not support that kind of behavior either. I'm sorry that this person lost someone at 911, but I will not judge someone because of their religion, because that's like saying I don't like Jews, and we dealt with Nazi Germany, you know, we look at those things. I've studied history, and the African American culture suffered horrifically in the United States. You know, one of the women that I wrote a song, and she was one of my favorite. God, I hate the fact I can't remember her name, but I had to do it. Billie Holiday was one of my favorites, and she sang The Swinging Trees or something. I have to go back. That's what I'm having a problem with, the memory. But there's just so many things that we go through in society. Really, John Lennon stated it best in the song Imagine. It's true. So I want you to hear that I will go back and look at some of the things I've checked off, but I will not be judged for caring if you're gay, black, yellow, red, and I'm sorry, but I will check what I think's cute or I like, because I'm not going to be dominated or have to, codependency-wise, be judged because I like somebody else's religion or culture, because I was raised equality, and the true definition is all. It encompasses all gender. And some churches, and my church is the St. Luke's in the Meadow in Fort Worth, Texas, and Mother Susan is the first woman And we even had a fight in our diocese over Bishop Iker and gays. And so I don't really have an issue with this because equality is all. It means the word all. It doesn't mean, oh, if you're black, we can't take you, or because you're gay, we can't take it. Equality is all. That is the true definition of it. And that is what colleges are promoting. And so I'm very glad for that because I grew up with two sides of families generations back where my grandmother was really very racist and the other one wasn't. And, you know, my father sponsored a family of Asians to the United States, and God forbid, I understand communism, and I love the Russian culture, but it does not make me a communist. I believe in America and all that it stands for, but it also means that this country and its values were raised on the imbalance of other cultures coming in to be an American. That's what it means. So I don't want to place judgment on anybody, but I do not support terrorism. And some of the other people that are Muslim may have a little bit further belief and go off to the left side. And I agree, I will look at that. But that's just the same there again. Someone that wants to believe in Buddhism, that don't believe in Christianity. And so that's where I'm saying, so I'm on get off my soapbox. I need to work on my own values and get this family healed with working on abuse issues that are going on in here. And I'm not really tolerating them. I live over there, but I have to check over here. And I am scared but I want you to hear one thing. I do not need sympathy or empathy. I am smart enough to get myself out of it, hopefully, except when someone goes off on a left tangent and I get cornered up in here. But I'm taking and made appointments for counseling, and I've reported the abuse, and I'm doing the best in baby steps. It didn't happen overnight, so I have to undo it step by step. So I've lost my mother, and I don't need to be judged by that. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend anyone. And like I said, if you don't like me because I do see people's all sides of fences, then you need to block me or remove me, okay? Because equality means for all, and John Lennon said it best. Anyway, New Year's is coming up, and I want to start focusing on a new year and working what little time my father is in his poor health and deterioration. His last wishes is to die in his home here, so I'm doing that as I should as a daughter. So anyway, Happy New Year, guys.